Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. My name is Dev and welcome back in Pattern Draft. So guys, in this video, we will going to switch between two softwares, DAZ to CLO3D and again back to the DAZ. So let me explain what we will going to do. First we will create a simple animation model animation in DAZ 3D and we will export that animation in CLO3D and we will drag any garment on it and we will create the garment animation in CLO3D. After that, we will export that garment animation and import that animation in the DAZ. So this process will going to be DAZ to CLO3D and again back to the DAZ. So you can render your animation in DAZ for more realistic look of the avatar. Okay, so let's get start this video, and this is the most requesting video, and now I had get time to create this tutorial. So let's get started. And before starting, if you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get notifications over latest video. And you can also follow us on Instagram. Our Instagram is @pattern draft, so you can also follow us. Okay, let's get started. So, and first I will add a Genesis 8.1 female. Okay, so this is the model we will going to use. Okay, now we will export it in FBX file format. Right now I will export it only in the A pose, and after exporting in A pose we will add the animation, then again and then we will export with the animation. So first we will export only the pose. So export FBX A pose. Okay, we will don't change anything. We don't need the animations because and there is also no animation in this avatar. Now we will add the animation. Okay, so if you go to the animate light, and here are the different animations available, and you can also add animation from here. Okay, so these animations and these are the same. Okay, you can, if you like to add from here, you can add, and you can also add the animation from here. So I will add a forward cyclic animation. Okay, so this is the animation. Okay, for this tutorial we will simply use the short animation, so we can, so video will not get too long. Okay, so this is the animation. Now we will export the avatar with the animation. Simply select the Genesis 8 female, then go to the file, export FBX animation, and before exporting with the animation, you need to bake the animation. Okay, first we will bake this animation, then we will export. For baking process, simply right click here and bake to studio keyframe. Okay, what this option will do, this option will bake all the animation in the timeline. Okay, if you export the animation without baking, the animation will not export. Okay, so first of all you need to bake the animation, then you can export then and avatar animation. Okay, again select the avatar, export and save the file in FBX file format. And now select the include animation option and accept. Okay, so we had done the first part. Now we will switch to the CLO 3D. Now we will import our FBX file. First we will import a pose. If you want to export direct the animation, you can also export directly the animation. I had exported the a pose because it will be easy to drag the garment. Okay, so this is our a pose. Then simply I already have the style, so I will add that style. I will not create a new one, so we can save some time. So let me check which style I can use. So this is style we are going to use. Simply adjust this style on avatar. Same with the second sleeve. Now we will simulate it. Let me increase the length. Okay. Okay. So our second part is also done. Let me check the UV maps. You can also arrange the UV maps. So let me save this file first. So now we will choose a new project, and here we will add the another animation file, FBX animation. Okay, and let's check the animation. This is the animation we will going to execute. So now what we need to do, we will simply save this pose as a pose file. And we will open a profile. Simply we will switch this A pose to the walking pose. So it will be easy for us to add the garment at the same pose of the animation. Here we can apply the pose. Okay. Again simulate. Now what we will do, we will remove this avatar, delete it. Okay, and we will add FBX animation. Again grab the style. Okay, everything is done. Because we had simulated the garment again, then we again need to delete the avatar, and again we will add it the animation file so it can fit properly the animation. Okay, so now what we will do, we will create the cloth animation from here by simulating the garment. So let me decrease the speed, animation stable, and stability. Let me increase the stability to within 8. Okay, now start simulation. So now our simulation is done. So let's check how it look like. How it's look like. Okay. So our simulation is done. Now what we need to do, we will simply export this animation in OBJ sequence. So how we will export it? Simply select the clothes, export and object sequence. So let me create a folder of sequence. Okay. So here we will add full animation sequence. I'm going to export this in thick. You can also export in thin or welded, but I'm going to export in thick. Okay. UV map coordinates and everything will be the same, entire region, and export. So guys, our sequence object sequence is completed. So now we will again go back to the DAZ. Okay. So now we will add our object animation here. For that, simply go to the file, import, and this is the sequence. Okay, this is the object sequence which we had created recently, and you need to select the first file of the sequence. We select the first file and accept. Okay, so this is the style. Let me also show you in render view. Guys, we had done one mistake, so I think we again need to create the sequence because I forget to uncheck the avatar. That's why it's look like this. So after we will uncheck the, so if you see there are two avatars. So first again we need to create the sequence because I forget to uncheck the avatar. So let me delete this. Okay. So this is the base. So let me export the sequence again. Let me delete this one. Okay. And we will create the sequence again. Export object sequence one. So the sequence is exported. Okay. Now back to the DAZ 3D, and we will again import the obj first. Uh, in obj sequence, you need to select the first file, then import, accept. Okay. Now everything look correct. Let's check in how it look like. It looks perfect. Okay. So now what we will do, we will add all other files. So let me switch to the schedule. Okay. Now we will add other files. So for what you need to do, simply select the garment file, go to the edit, object, and morph loader pro. Okay. Then we will go to the we will choose our morph files. Then we will choose all the morph file excepted the first. Okay, and add. After that, simply accept. This will load all the sequence files in object one file. You can see this is done successfully. So press OK. Now, what you need to do after applying this? We need to use a script for merging all the sequence files with the first object file. Okay. So for that, what you need to do? Simply go to this website, or I will also give this link in the description. You need to download the script from here. After downloading that, you need to place that script in this uh, destination. Okay, and you can read all the process how this script will apply. After adding this script in your library, let me show you where it is added. So go to the content library. Under the content library, my DAZ library and script. You will find this folder here, and then go to the enemy morph. Okay, so this is the enemy morph script we will going to use to merge all the sequence files. So select your garment, then apply using 4.15, accept and proceed. Okay, so all the sequence is applied here. Let me show you how it look like. So this is the animation of the cloth is merged with the avatar. Okay, now you can see easily render. Now you can easily render this and add a scene environment. Okay, you can also add the hairs. Let me add the hairs. These are the deform hair. Okay, so let me see. Let me simulate. Okay, sorry. Go to simulation setting. Simulation. Okay, so we will simulate all the timeline. Okay, let's simulate it. This will take little time. I'm only simulating because of the hairs. These hairs are deformed here. That's why I'm simulating. If you have the normal hair, you can directly apply them and create a render. Okay, simulation is done. So now let me show you how it look like. You can see hairs are deformed and these hairs look much better. These are moving with the avatar. So I hope guys you like this video. How you can transfer DAZ animation and CLO2 again back to. Thanks for watching this video. Stay.